Hi guys. I'm trying to get my cat to join us. Come on. You can do it. You want to get up here. I know you do. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Hi guys. Hi the girl Nora. Hi Georgina. Hi Melanie Thompson. Come on. Get up here. Well, the dog's getting up. Hi guys. Hi Jessica. Hi Mason. Oh, hi Mason. We were just talking. Come on. Come up. You can do it. Hi, Evdo. Hi, darling. How are you? Get up here. Come on. Oh, for God's sake. Goodness me. Get the cat to sit on my lap. How are you guys? Yay, finally caught alive. Yay, Jessica. Hi, Mandy J. Moo. Hi, Kat. How are you, darling? You've missed a few lives lately. Hi, Yeshna. I'm great, darling. How are you? How's that SP? What is the course getting released? When is the course getting released? Okay. So I just had a brainwave about it whilst walking in the park. It's amazing what ideas come to you when your brain is not distracted by other things. So I was trying to figure out the best way to do this course, and I realized it's this. I'm going to do a Manifest Your Ex-Back course. And that's going to be about what you did during the relationship that caused the breakup. So you understand how it happened and how to undo it. And it will go briefly kind of into your self-concept. Then the self-concept course will be a deep, deep investigation of why you need your self-concept, what it is about your self-concept that then fucks things up. And then you'll have an assessment in that about what self-concept you have. And you'll be able to, by the end of that course, understand exactly what your self-concept is and exactly what the opposite thoughts are you're going to need to change that. Then, if you want to, on top of that, go even deeper into your specific self-concept that you discover about yourself, I'm going to have separate little courses for each individual self-concept. So say you have abandonment issues. I'm going to have a separate course that's just specifically about that goes into examples, stories. I won't use clients' names, but examples, stories from, I'll just make them up. But examples of how this would look. Then I will have the solutions to that. Then the affirmations that go with that, and also a long nighttime affirmation tape, and also a meditation for in the morning to have a good day, to get rid of those thoughts that go with that self-concept, understand? So if you guys are interested in, as you dive deeper, you'll get more information and be able to undo your habits and your old thoughts more and more and more as you dive deeper in the courses, right? Or you don't even need the X-Back one. You could just do just do self-concept all by itself, okay? Or you could do the whole lot. Okay, that's what I just had a thought then, because I could just do the affirmation tapes just for specific self-concept, but actually I want to dive deeper into each one, and the self-concept course to do that would be so fucking long, it would be ridiculous, and there'll be some things that won't be relevant to some people. So if I go on and on and on about abandonment issues in the self-concept course and you don't have that issue, it'll be boring to you and useless, and you want to skip chapters. So I'll take that out and actually do that as a separate thing if you want to deep dive further. Okay, and then have affirmations specific to that. Does that make sense? Does that sound like that would be useful to you guys? So you could specify and specify down and specify down until you know exactly what your issues are. Then you'll have the exact affirmations for those issues and the exact activities that will help with those issues. That makes sense? Definitely want to deep dive. Okay, good. Because I don't want to just investigate them. I'll investigate them as a whole, so each person knows what they are, but I won't deep dive into each, because some people might not have abuse issues, but if you had abuse, you might want to go deep into the realms of like how to get out of those abuse mindsets. Okay, when are the courses available? I have to write them. That's why I have to stop doing the one-to-ones, guys. I have so many people still asking me for one-to-ones. Someone somehow booked one next week. I don't know how they glitched. There was a glitch in the matrix, and someone somehow, even though I closed my calendar, don't know how it happened. It was a matrix glitch. That person got in, snuck in. But then I promise you guys, by the end of this month, they should, at least the self-concept course will be out. Okay? How much and when? Fuck, no idea. No idea, Positive Barry. I can't believe how good things are lately. Socials, I'm exhausted. Oh, so many social events, Kat. Oh, love it. And then we can have the affirmation cards that go with each lot of self-concept, and also Kat and Pamela's book about your self-concept and affirming and building yourself up and believing in yourself. For children. Yay! What's happening? Hang on, I'm scrolling up. When are these courses available? Sorry, guys. I know it's taking so long. Loz, I was waiting for your live. So happy now. Yay! Oh, I have that issue. Oh, which one, darling? I'm seeing SP again tomorrow. Still doing self-concept stuff only, though. Wonderful, darling. Oh, you've seen her already? Oh, how exciting. Yes, cool. Okay. Your thoughts on tarot readings are just reflecting your thinking, darling, and interpreting cards. God, it's pissing it down outside. Can you hear it? They were really manifesting a call with you. Haha. They were really manifesting it. Somehow, they snuck into the calendar, even though I'd specified no more dates after the 9th of July. I don't know how it happened. They magically manifested that call. Hi, Loz. I got the job. Oh, my congratulations, darling. Oh, are you going to sit down or what are you doing? Look, I've got this cat just sitting here. Make a decision. Sit on my lap. You know you want to. Sit there. God's sake. Contact from SP. Any advice, please? Oh, well, just act like your pleasant, wonderful self, darling. Gosh, you've got to think. Who were they in love with at the beginning? Who were you then? When you weren't stressed out, when you weren't freaking out, when you weren't worried about what to say back, you were just in your, I don't know if I even like you. Oh, yeah, you're quite cute. Oh, you really like me. Oh, God, this guy's got the hots for me. Oh, this person's all over me. They're obsessed with me. Get back to that girl. What did you think then? Would you have been freaking out then? I sincerely doubt it. Okay, you would have been in your queen energy thinking, oh, this dude's so into me. Go back to that. And then step into your queen energy when you text them back or talk to them. Okay? God damn it, can you hear that, guys? That rain sounds amazing. This is Australian weather for you guys. In London, if it rained this hard, people will be writing to each other, texting on WhatsApp. Are you all right? Is everything okay? This is just normal weather for Australia. Look. Can you see out my window? Watch. Can you see that? Can you guys see that? It's pissing it down. Just got back from work and finally caught you. The job you showed me how to manifest. Oh, wonderful, darling. Hooray. This man I'm talking to asked me to marry him out of nowhere. Oh, my God. Jeez, that self-concept's working a little too well. Just applied for my dream job. I just know they're telling me that I got it. Wonderful, darling. Yes, fucking tell them that with your mind. It's my job. It's my job. Hi, Loz. How's your mum? I have no fucking idea because I can't get hold of her. Thank you for asking. I can't go and see her yet. I've got to ring them this afternoon and find out when the fuck I can go in because of bloody lockdown. I'm not allowed to go to nursing homes. So frustrating. Brian Scott does amazing Neville Goddard meditations on YouTube. Does he? Okay, I'm going to go listen to them. Good idea. Oh, look, now it's stopped. God damn it. Been yelling. It's raining in England too. Is it? Oh, it's flooding. Oh, God, it sounds like it. I'm trying to manifest contact from ASP. Any advice? Oh, you're trying to manifest contact. He's constantly calling and texting me. You've got to work on that self-concept. It's making you fearful, thinking he's not going to contact you. He doesn't want me. He doesn't love me. He doesn't need me. He's forgetting all about me. Those thoughts are what's causing the no contact. You understand? Guys, every time it's about what are you thinking about the situation that's about you being not wanted, not chosen, not loved. Okay? Loz, I only discovered you a few weeks ago and my ex messaged me yesterday. Oh, Charlamagne, yay! Oh, darling. Wonderful. Loz, if we sleep, how does self-concept recordings help? I fucking no idea, Yolandi. I'm really fucking annoyed because someone just... I don't want to bag anyone out, but someone just showed me a manifestation coach's email because they were so disappointed with what they received and I was disgusted. And this is a person who only tells you to do nighttime affirmations. You probably know who I mean, and it's not manifesting with Kimberly because she's wonderful. And this person's email coaching was disgraceful. And it was cookie cutter, generic crap, copied and pasted to everyone. And I thought it was disgusting. Anyway, this person believes that, only do the nighttime affirmations. And then in the information they give, it tells you how this person used daytime affirmations to get their SP. And I thought, well, why are you telling people not to do the daytime? Oh, no, you only need the nighttime. Do you just? Well, in your story you just wrote, you said that's how you got your SP back, by doing it daytime-wise when you were thinking the thoughts and you were replacing the thoughts, dude. So they say one thing in the information they give you and then tell you something else. And I was like, fuck's sake. But also, I have no scientific proof that nighttime affirmations work. That's why I want to do this 21-day challenge in the group, because I kind of smell some BS with this and I don't know. I think it's likely that it sinks in better when you've got control over it and you're replacing a negative thought at the time that you think the negative thought. However, I might be completely wrong and your subconscious might be wide open when you're asleep, and that's actually the best time to affirm. Fuck knows, because I can't find any scientific evidence on this. And this person hasn't shown any scientific evidence either, but bases their entire coaching around this. So, who knows? Let's see what happens at the end of the 21-day challenge. We shall all report back. I shall do a little survey, and we'll have a little survey of how everyone went. I agree. What are you agreeing about? I'd love to know your thoughts on Charlie Morley book Dreaming into Darkness. I'd love your book. Oh, thanks, darling. Well, I haven't written it yet, but I don't know Charlie Morley book Dreaming into Darkness. Never heard of this. What's that about? Never heard of it. It's so cruel how people feed off others' desperation and hopelessness. Yes, well, it happens a lot, darling. I'm trying to focus on myself, pushing through. Good, Nancy, good. Who is this person so you can avoid them? You can probably tell who I'm talking about from my hints there. Tried not to give the name away. My mate knows you. He said to mention you are a DK. What does that mean? I've been doing the night times, but I fall asleep instantly. I've been doing the night times, but fall asleep instantly. That's all right. So the point of it is meant to be while you're asleep, it's working. So it doesn't matter if you fall asleep instantly, as long as they're looping while you sleep and playing while you sleep. I stupidly last night forgot to press a loop on it and didn't play at all, did it? We all know who that is. Okay, well. What is a daily routine I can do between affirmations and visualization? Well, guys, the affirmations are used to replace your negative thinking when you think it. Okay, so you don't need a routine of affirmations if you're replacing your negative diet enough during the day with new thoughts, with new affirmations. However, if you want to have an activity to do and sit down and do it as well as that, do like as I'm waking up in the morning, or as I'm lying in bed, I do my affirmations, as I'm in the shower, as I'm driving, as I'm falling asleep. Okay, maybe have those times. Give yourself set times, guys. I can't really tell you what activity time to do it in. Okay. Scrolling down. I'm having a stressful time, and SP is so supporting how I affirm that it doesn't matter to him. I'm having a stressful time, and SP is so supporting how I affirm that it doesn't matter to him. I think you're saying, how do I affirm that he supports me? Just say he's so supportive. He wants what I want. He's so caring and giving. He always listens to me. He's always there for me. Okay. Loz, I manifested one of my fave actors messaging me on Insta. Did you, Owen? Oh! How exciting. What does let go mean? It just means a load of bullshit, darling. I would let go of that phrase. It's ridiculous. Just forget about it. It's like the dumbest shit anyone's taught anybody. What you're meant to be letting go of, if anything, is the old story of your SP and old story of you, and letting go of the circumstances in front of you and forgetting about them, ignoring them and just accepting them. Letting go of how it comes about, how your manifestation arrives. Apart from that, I don't believe in anything to do with letting go. Been listening to your Facebook vids all day, reversing fearful thoughts, thinking opposite, persisting. Wonderful, darling! Hooray! H. Rosa Designs. Yay! Rosa. R. Rosa. H. Rosa Designs. Wonderful, darling. I'm so pleased. I'm new to this. Should I stick to one technique? There is only one technique, darling. If anyone's trying to teach you a technique, they're a fucking idiot. There really are no techniques. The only technique to manifesting is I am that. That's it. The way you do that is to imagine in your mind you are that already. I am loved. Well, sometimes you find that very hard to say I am loved, so you affirm against all the shitty thoughts you already have that make you feel not loved. So you say, I am loved, I am wanted, I've always been loved and wanted, I've always been chosen, I've always been treated with so much love and kindness, etc. So you feel loved eventually, and you can believe that, and you can step into the state of I am loved, so that then when your SP comes back, you'll feel lovable, and you won't push them away again with the shitty thinking. The only thing that manifests is believe you have received it, and you will. And by doing that, you've got to think the thoughts a person would think if they were in the state of that thing you want to be. I am loved. Okay, well, do I think shitty thoughts all day like I'm a piece of shit? Well, no, that wouldn't really work. So I've got to affirm against it. So that's why when people say, oh, you don't need to affirm all day. Well, great, bitch. But maybe you have like Pollyanna type thoughts all day and you think you're wonderful. The rest of us might have depression or anxiety or OCD or manic depression, bipolar or nothing to do with any mental disorder. And we just have fucking negative thoughts a lot of the time. And we have to affirm. Pollyanna. Okay. That's why I teach affirmations. Right? So manifesting is all positive thinking. Not really. It's positive thinking, but it's also just stepping into the state of I am that. You can't just think positively all day and then not think you are the thing you want to be. You can't be like, I'm loved, I'm loved, I'm loved, I'm loved. But also not, like you want to also step into I am a girlfriend or I'm married or people love me. Okay, you want to step into the whatever circumstance you want to be in, you step into the state of I am that already, I have that already. That's the other key to it. Yes, positive thinking, but also I am that already. They're the two keys that go together. Okay? So not every thought will show up in 3D. Fuck no. You have to think them a lot and predominantly. I'm scared that my persistent negative thoughts will manifest. Well, if you keep thinking that, Jasmine, they probably fucking will. But let me give you the tip. You're probably having so goddamn many of them that hardly any of them will. Okay? And you're not affirming enough. You're just letting your negative thoughts run your mind. Who runs you? Your mind or you? There's you and there's your thoughts. Your thoughts have nothing to do with you. They are thoughts that you formed in your brain and beliefs about yourself and the world that formed by the age of 7. They aren't you. There's your thoughts. Are you going to let your thoughts run you or are you going to run you? It's up to you, Jasmine. That's the decision you've got to make, guys, in life. Do you want your circumstances to be victimhood? Oh, this neighbourhood I live in is called victimhood because I just live in it and I just exist in it and it just turns up however it turns up. Fuck no. You decide how it turns up by claiming your power and telling your negative thoughts that caused the circumstances that caused you to move into victimhood to fuck off. Probably didn't make much sense saying that, but what I'm saying is the circumstances in front of you guys are a result of your thinking. So when you take your power back and you decide to take control of your thinking, the circumstances that you first created will then change. And that's how you manifest. Got it? Lois, since I called last week, your affirmations and being a lion helped. They are noticing. Oh, really, Simeon? Rawr. Wonderful, darling. Hear yourself roar, darling. I love it. Oh, so good. Loz, I'm doing living in the end and doing self-concept and affirming for concept and SP. Is this okay? That's exactly what I want you to do. Yes. You are so right. Good, darling. While affirming positively about self-concept in X, you get physical feelings from the 3D. How to manage? You get physical feelings in the 3D. Well, of course you get physical feelings in the 3D, guys. You can't avoid your feelings. You can't avoid the thinking that causes the feelings. That's fine. But what I want you to do is when you think the thought that's causing the sad feeling, I want you to affirm against that thought. You can't force thoughts not to turn up, guys, but what you can do is replace them and replace them and replace them and replace them so much that eventually those old thoughts go away and new thoughts are replaced. You always think the same amount of thoughts all day, guys. That's why you have to affirm when you think the old thoughts. When you think the things that are making you sad, you think of new things that don't make you as sad, right? He loves me and only me. He can't imagine his world without me. I am so loved. I've always been loved. Right? If you start thinking that every time you think, oh my God, I miss him so much. Where is he? I can't stand this. I can't be without him. And you think the new thoughts and the new thoughts and the new thoughts, you eventually cancel those out. Okay? Loz, I Googled this affirmations work better throughout sleep because your mind and brain release chemical that naturally slows down brain activity. Oh, okay. So where'd you find that, darling? Send it to me. You enter a theta brain state which, this is what I suspect is true, which can be described as hypnotic or dreamlike feeling. When your mind reaches a theta brain state, your consciousness or awareness is switched off and your subconscious mind is stimulated. It's now that the subconscious mind is open and reprogramming can begin. Well, yes, that's why Neville calls it the state akin to sleep. You want to go into a drowsy type state to then let your mind open more, your subconscious open more, and your conscious mind turn off. I truly believe that. But I don't know, I can't see any actual scientific stuff that proves that if you listen to them all night, that's happening. That's what I want to know. I know that your mind's more open then, but does it work? That's what I want to know. Send me that link wherever you Googled it, darling. Because it could just be from some hibbita-jibbita woo-woo site that's not actually based on scientific evidence. It's just like the books about 369 method, and everyone's like, Nikola Tesla said. No, he fucking didn't. There's no proof that Nikola Tesla ever spoke about the 369 and the laws of the universe. He never did. And he's dead now, so we can't ask him. Sometimes people are getting factual information from woo-woo, universe, law of attraction books and then putting it on Google, and you read it and you think it's scientific evidence. It's not. It's a woo-woo book. You know what I mean? So send that to me, darling, because I'd be interested. Thoughts on Jill and James? I now have no thoughts on Jill and James. SP told his friends not to talk flirt with me at his birthday drinks. Oh, well, he doesn't want anyone flirting with you, Marissa, so that's excellent. Give that excellent meaning, because he'll get jealous and he doesn't want anyone flirting with you because you're his. Hi, Loz. What do you do with the news story when you write it? You've got to think of it more and more and more. So every time any old thoughts about the old story come in, no, new story. Guys, you use it to replace the old thinking, because the old story might still be prevalent in your mind. It might still pop in. So you think of it. So are we not to stand up to SP when they are up to shit, since we're supposed to ignore the 3D? Farima, darling, you don't become a doormat and not stand up for yourself, but you also understand that you're causing it. You had a call with me. You know that you're causing it. You don't have to ignore it. You can accept it and go, well, what, fuck, I caused this shitty behaviour. You can also step away or say, I don't feel very good right now. This doesn't feel nice to me. I'm going to leave now. Okay? You don't have to put up with bad behaviour. You don't have to be a doormat. But you also need to recognise every single fucking time it's happening, Farima, that you are causing it based on your shitty thinking about yourself. And not think it's their decision to be an ass. They're reflecting you. They're always reflecting you. You've really got to get this in your mind and understand that's why they're acting the way they are. Or you literally attracted in a complete fucking asshole from the beginning, and he's still continuing to be an asshole because that's who you attracted in, and you're not able to change them in your mind because you can't see them differently. One of the two. But you've got to accept your part in it, guys. Is it a good sign if I'm seeing SP's name everywhere, even if it's a fairly common name? Darling, give it that meaning. I don't believe in signs. Maybe I just expected too much of that night. Well, don't worry, Marissa. Well, give that good meaning, darling. Give it good meaning that he's doing that and being jealous and he doesn't want anyone talking to you. When you replace the old story with the new story, is this through memorised affirmations? Yes, you can do it, memorised affirmations, but it's just also any time you think of it, like, oh, what about that time when he said that? What about when he said fuck off and die? No, he loves me. He's back. He loves me. He's constantly telling me how much he loves me. He can't bear to be without me. You think of the new story when you think the old story. Manifest with Jasmine on YouTube is so confusing, but meditations are great. I completely agree with you. Her meditations are fantastic. Her meditation teaching is direly, it's dire. It's so fucking confusing, and she talks in complete gobbledygook manifestation speak. It's like she's not speaking English. I would not recommend you buy anything from her or do any coaching with her or listen to her YouTube videos, but you can listen to her meditations. They're lovely. She should just stick to that because she's really good at that. I think they're great. I know it's my trash thinking, well, Farima, then why are you saying, do I need to stand up to their bad behaviour? Step away from it then, darling. Step away from it. I want to find love. Well, darling, work on your self-concept. Shelley Bullard has amazing meditations. I don't like her normal videos, but her meditations are amazing. I agree, same thing. I don't really like, she's a lot about feeling and la, but her meditations are great too. I agree. Some people are really good at the meditations. It's Shelley and Jasmine. I totally agree with you. Same with, I think, and yes, Vivarelli's meditations are quite good, except when the guy with the horrible voice does them, but her videos are ridiculous. I love your attitude, Loz. You keep it real. Oh, good, darling. Just need to persist. I know I can manifest anything. I will eventually, including him. Good, Marissa, good. I can't really notice the thought. It's just a feeling along with affirmations, anxiety or said, I don't know. Anxiety or sad, I don't know. I can't really notice the thought, just a feeling along with the affirmations. What do you mean? Well, you've really got to dive deep then, darling. Sit down for 20 minutes, Mason. Sahil, honestly, sit down for 20 minutes with a pen and a paper. No phone in front of you, no music, no distractions, no TV on in front of you, and write down every fucking thought you're thinking. When you're done, circle all the negative thoughts. Then write the complete opposite on the other side of the page. Write them down on a separate piece of paper, put a line, and then write the opposite of that as an affirmation. I'm a piece of shit. No, I'm amazing. No one loves me. Everyone fucking loves me. they're never coming back. They're here right now. What are you talking about? Right? Okay? You write the opposite as an affirmation because that's how you discover what your thinking is, darling. Sometimes it's very hard to know. I haven't talked to SP since he left me on bit ago, but I feel like a goddamn queen. Oh, he left you on bit ago, but I feel like a goddamn queen. Good. I don't care. Good. Dylan James is super confusing in all his videos. The same thing. He doesn't tell you how to manifest. I know he talks in circles and he talks in manifestation speak like he says alignment and shit, and it just loses me. I listened to Mohit's 1 hour manifestation. Who's that? Mohit. Never heard of it. Hi, Loz. I have painful, severe psoriasis. How can I live in the end without it? Well, first of all, darling, go and look at all the latest research about psoriasis being caused by your gut flora. It's completely a gut flora issue. Go and put in gut flora psoriasis. It's literally just come out in the last 2 weeks. Go and look it up. It's the same as Parkinson's, dementia. It's all gut flora related. Okay? Go and look at it because it's actually completely curable if you change your gut flora, apparently. Secondly, just affirm you don't have it anymore. My skin is so clear. I'm never irritated. I never feel pain. My skin is exactly how I want it to be. But go and Google it and then affirm that what I'm eating is curing me. Okay? Why I keep getting attention from guys I don't want. It's called your self-concept's working. You just got an old story about your SP still. Got to get rid of it. Then affirm SP wants to see me all the time and wants to be with me always. What's this? Where's the beginning of that? How do I stand up for myself? Any examples rather than just walking away from the situation? Well, look, you can just say, I don't feel good right now. This doesn't make me feel good. I'm going to go. You can say what you feel, guys. You don't have to be a doormat. And then you walk away. Right? Or you go and take yourself in the bathroom to calm yourself down and then come back out. I don't want any of you to be a doormat. You can set boundaries in the 3D, guys. But also, you don't tell them how to treat you. You tell them how to treat you with the way you treat you. You don't say, I need respect. I'm a queen. You should be doing this for me and that for me. You don't do that. You just say, I feel this right now. I'm leaving. It's very, very simple. You don't blame them. You don't accuse them. You don't try and change them. You don't tell them what to do. You just tell them how you feel, and then you remove yourself from the situation. I feel right now I'm going to leave. Bye. It's very simple, guys. Trying to work out what I'm doing wrong. My daughter is upset with me every few days. Well, stop saying she is, darling. Stop saying my daughter's upset. Stop thinking there's a problem with her. Start saying my daughter loves me. She loves being around me. We always get along so well. What was the application name that we can record the affirmations with? It's called VLC. You record them just in your voice memos and then you download VLC in the App Store and you loop it. Can you manifest an SP who is straight and not gay? Yes, darling. Look, people will fall in love with you if you think you're lovable and you think they love you. They'll love you regardless of their sexual preference. Okay? But you can't change someone's actual sexuality, but you can change how they feel about you. I like that a lot. Good. What if I'm blocked on everything? Can self-concept and affirmation still work? Yes, darling. Blocking makes no fucking difference. You created the blocking with your shitty thinking about yourself not being wanted, and then they block you. They think I'm a nut, and then they block you. Last night, 8 challenge, own voice, started hearing myself sounding warped and weird. Oh, so at night 8 of the 21-day challenge, you started sounding warped and weird in your own voice. Oh, how strange. It's weird how these things are happening, guys. It's amazing what your subconscious mind is doing to the tape. Making your tape sound weird of your own voice. Bloody hell. I'm losing hope. I can't wait anymore. I'm also not checking the 3D at all, but darling, if you're saying things like, I'm losing hope, I can't wait anymore. What's the rest of the thing? I can't wait anymore. You're not getting this. No wonder you fucking lost to shit. Hope has nothing to do with manifesting. Waiting has nothing to do with manifesting. You're clearly not understanding that you need to believe you've received it already. You need to believe they're already here. You need to be living in the state of, they are with me already. You're clearly not doing that. And that's why you feel in the state of missing them and waiting and where are they and feeling impatient and losing hope when hope has fucking nothing to do with manifesting. Hope is a beggar, darling. You're lost to shit. Please go and watch all my lives in the Facebook group. You clearly haven't understood this yet. If you think they're not here and you're waiting for them, you're doing it wrong. You literally need to imagine in your mind that you're together already. That's the key. If you're not doing that, that's why you feel like you're waiting. And that's why you feel like you're hoping. And that's why you're feeling lost as shit. Got it? Hang on. I want my SP to see me more. How should I affirm and not get mad when he doesn't do it in 3D? Well, don't get mad when he doesn't do it in 3D, darling. It's coming from your shitty self-concept of people don't give me the attention I need. I never get the love I need, and then they don't give it to you. Start working on your self-concept. I am loved. People love spending time with me. People love to be around me. I'm everyone's favourite person. I'm his favourite person. There's no point getting angry at him. He's only reflecting your thinking, people don't want to be around me. He doesn't even want me. He doesn't even love me. And then he won't be around you. I'm not his priority, and then you won't be. Change your thinking, and his actions will change. There's no point yelling at him. It's like yelling at yourself in the mirror and expecting the mirror to change. When it's you you're yelling at. How do I go about placing boundaries? Is it worth communicating it calmly? Not really. Guys, you do the boundary in your mind. You need to get this. If someone's treating you badly, you say, this doesn't feel good, and you remove yourself. Setting a boundary and saying, I need you to do X, Y, Z. I expect you to treat me this kind of way. Never fucking works, because all they're doing is reflecting your thinking. So you can set the boundary all you like, Danny Marie. I expect you to call me more. When I text, I expect you to call me back or text me back straight away. When we have a date, I expect that you keep your word. Okay, bitch, I'm just reflecting your shitty thinking about yourself that you're not loved and wanted and chosen. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just not choosing you because you don't feel chosen. He won't say that, but in his mind, that's what's happening. Setting boundaries doesn't work because you're thinking the opposite in your mind. That's why you feel you have to set the boundary. If someone's overstepping your boundary, that's about you. They wouldn't dare overstep that boundary with someone else, darling, because their self-concept's on point. When yours isn't, they will overstep your boundary every fucking time. They'll treat you like shit every fucking time. It's got nothing to do with them, and telling them how to change it is ridiculous because you're causing it. Guys, you really need to get this. You're causing them to act the way they are. When you really get this, you go, what am I yelling at them for? What am I arguing with them for? What am I even affected by them for? Right. Well, if I'm causing this, I better fucking stop it. Makes sense. I want my SP to see me more. I saw the one. Nothing changed but you. Yes, Hallie! SP is so in love with me. He treats me with respect, kindness and love. We're so happy together. Yes, darling, love it. Second SP is giving me more attention every day. I spiraled the other day, but then I revised. Oh, wonderful, darling. I do so well without him, and then I see him and get so confused all over again. It's because you get triggered, darling. Look, when you see them again, guys, of course you feel triggered. Okay, it brings up all your old feelings and all the old story if you haven't got rid of it. Don't beat yourself up about that, Marissa. My ex is hanging out with other girls and talking to other girls and hates me. Can I get him back? Darling, you got to work on your shitty self-concept that makes you think that other girls are a threat to you, that there is competition in your reality, that he hates you, and then you can't get him back. Work on your self-concept. I am loved and wanted. He only has eyes for me. No one compares to me. There's no girl in the whole world like me. Once you've felt my love, you love me forever. I am irreplaceable. I am so special and wanted and loved. You've got to step into that, darling. It has nothing to do with your SP. When you start talking about him like that, he'll come back. If you keep comparing yourself to other girls and thinking you're not good enough, he'll look at other girls. That's it. I've manifested the exact views for my TikTok, and it happened. Oh, your video! Oh, wonderful, darling! I saw someone's video blew up in the Facebook group, like 150,000 something views. So I was like, holy shit. My SP respects me. I'm his priority. I'm his favourite person. We're back together. I am loved. Yes, wonderful. They are great, darling. SP didn't want to stay over last night. Did I cause that by my thinking? Yes. They don't want me. They don't love me. They're not committed to me. They don't want what I want. Were you thinking anything like that? I don't know if this is back to the way it used to be. I don't even think he wants me. Maybe he's talking to other girls. Maybe he's not attracted to me. What were you thinking? That's Cheyenne. Oh, is it? Yes. Live in the end or affirm it's coming soon. I think you said that on Facebook. What do you think? Live in the end or affirm it's coming soon. Look, guys, you can live in the end that's already here or say it's coming. Either way, it's kind of the same thing, but I prefer living in the end as if it's already here because that's what Neville teaches. If you find that clunky, like, well, no, it's not here, I can't see it, then say it's any day now. It's coming any day now. Coming soon. Coming attractions. Right. Yes, I have. Okay, that's what you were thinking? Okay, well, there you go. Stop thinking that shit. I can always tell what you're thinking, guys, from your comment. A friend wants to go to the same school as me, but I don't want that I can manifest otherwise. We'll just start saying they go to some other school. They're really happy at this other school. They love their other school. I only have the friends I want at my school. Say those things, darling. Okay, Loz, getting back on the horse. Good, Marissa. Don't let it throw you. I just realised I've been thinking there must be something wrong with anyone who loves or wants me. Yes, darling. I know, I saw your post. Is this Stella? I saw your post. That's what I was talking about on the call. So if you think that about yourself, you'll literally push everyone away because you'll think, why would you love me? There's something wrong with me. I can't even believe that you love me because I think I'm not good enough. And then they won't love you because you're sending out the thought, who would love me? Why would you love me? There's so much wrong with me. All right, darling? You've got to affirm against that shit. That's why I gave you the affirmations that I did. Keep going with the self-concept and that will slowly change. And you'll start to believe that someone will love you for you and that you are motherfucking lovable. Got it? Got to go soon, guys. I've been on here for ages and I've got 3 calls in a minute. Got it by June 2021 instead of Power Chicks Wawa. What are you saying, Positive Barry? Got it by June. Instead, Power Chicka Wawa. What are you saying? Got it by June 2021. What are you... Post from a year ago, I wrote that I'd manifest a red car by July 2021. I didn't do it. I got it by June 2021. Yes, you did. Oh, did you do that in a post? Wonderful, darling. Oh, you fully manifested that. Absolutely. Oh, how to manifest pain away from getting the second dose of the vaccine. I never get any side effects. Vaccines don't affect me. I never experience any pain. Say things like that, darling. Just affirm that it won't affect you. When is your course coming? Guys, I've got to write it. I've got to stop doing all these calls so I can write the fucking thing. Plus, I tried to book a call with you, but there isn't any availability in your calendar. I really need it. I know, darling, lots of people really need it. I've got about 50 people writing to me at the moment saying, can't I have a call? No. No. I need time. Guys, there's only one of me. And at the moment, I'm taking up 20 hours of my week doing the calls, and I need those 20 hours to write the courses. So more of you can be helped. There's only so much help I can give one person at a time. If I do the courses, I can help hundreds of you at a time. Understand? So that's why I have to stop. And I know it's a necessary evil. I'm really sorry, guys. But you'll understand when I do the course why I'm doing it, because it will be able to help more of you in a more time-efficient way. More of you at once. Got it? Also, I was thinking today, and you guys can tell me if this is an idea, I was thinking about doing Zoom calls, but then I thought, actually, the way to do it would be this. If once you've deep dived into your self-concept issues and you bought the deep dive, anyone who's bought the deep dive, I will offer to have a one-off conference, like a coaching call, where the people who've discovered that they are part of that self-concept and want extra help go on a call with me, and they allow me to use that call to help other people, and I can release that video if they're happy to. Okay? If they're not, they can't be in the call, right? And that call will be a deep coaching one-to-one with each person in the Zoom, in a group setting, about that particular self-concept issue, right? And that can be something that you guys can watch yourselves. So instead of having the coaching with me, you can watch and be like, well, how did I help that person? Does that apply to me? Oh, right, okay, that's what I need to do. So I was thinking of also doing that too, of having coaching very specific to the actual issue, so that, because it's going to be very hard for me to do group coaching and know what all your issues are, but if you've investigated them already and you think you've pinpointed them, then I can kind of do a call about that. So if you've got body issues, I could just do a call about everyone who's got body issues, or anyone who feels they've got abandonment issues or had abuse, I can do a call about that. Does that sound like that might be helpful, guys? Tell me. What are your thoughts on manifesting with Sylvan? I actually don't know this channel. People have mentioned it. I've never seen it. Never popped up on my YouTube, so I don't even know who this is. I'll have to go and look, but I just don't have time. What do you think of Sammy's affirmation, I'll be in a relationship with SP by the end of the month? You can say that, darling. Look, Sammy's really into time crunch stuff. Listen to her. If you reckon you can do it, go and do it. How can I overcome my doubts and impatience? Well, start stepping into your power, darling. Start doing little tests to show your power, like getting a free coffee, seeing a purple car, getting someone to say something, do something. Test your power, okay? Can you write a book, please? Yes, I'm going to, guys, I promise. Will you open up the calls after the courses? Probably not, guys. Probably not. Is the first 30 minutes of sleep? Oh, what's this? 30 to 90 minutes of sleep. What are you saying, Angel Girl? Send me that link, darling, in my whatever you found about the sleep affirmations. Send it to my messenger, will you please? I'd love to read it. You can't book a call, guys. They're closed. I'm really sorry. Wish I found you in my 20s. I wish I found me in my 20s, darling. I only found me in my 40s. What if saying I will get it rather than I have it already helps you live in the end more? If you say I will rather than I have, well, if that works for your brain better, do it, darling. Whatever works for your brain, guys. I'm not in your fucking brain. If saying it's here already works for you, do that. If saying it's coming or it will be or I have it or I don't have it or I will get it, don't say I don't have it, I will get it works for you better, say that. It's like affirmations. Why am I so happy and healthy? Why am I so loved? Might work better than I am so loved for some people. How do I manifest ability to prevent people from jinxing, rooting, or stealing my luck, desires, etc.? No one steals your luck, darling. Luck isn't even a fucking thing. You make your own luck. What are you talking about? Do you think people jinx you or something? Then you believe in jinxing. Your belief in the jinxing and belief in luck and belief in stealing your luck is causing that to happen. It's like someone who believes in superstitious stuff or witchcraft or spells. It's just your belief in the thing. I could believe that my phone has superpowers and when I manifest with it, like a crystal, it'll help me. It's just my belief in the fucking phone. It's a placebo. Okay? Your belief in jinxing is what's causing the jinxing to happen to you. Stop believing it and it will stop. It's how belief works. Okay? When I affirm, I say, isn't it wonderful? Yes, I was thinking of doing an isn't it wonderful challenge. Every day we say, isn't it wonderful? Something great's going to happen to me today. And we all do it and see what happens after 21 days. Because that's Neville's most famous affirmation. And there's a really famous story of a woman who said, isn't it wonderful? Something wonderful's happening to me today. And by the end of a couple of months, she'd been given this enormous inheritance by a lady she used to get a paper for. Loz, how to not be afraid that your negative thoughts will manifest when you're affirming positive? Just stop saying they're going to. My negative thoughts never manifest. I only manifest my positive thoughts. Say that, darling. Use it as an affirmation. Asked to see my SP in the last few days with a great mindset and he still said no. How can I avoid this? Why are you asking to see them? Guys, that's doing things in the 3D. Oh, I had a really great mindset, but I asked them. Why are you doing that? If you're the girl, why are you being in masculine energy and asking them to do any fucking thing? Please stop that. Go and watch all my queen energy videos where I'm wearing a pink scarf and it says be in your queen energy 101. Go and watch that, darling. Why are you initiating any kind of let's hang out? Don't do that. Let them do it. Right, guys, I've really got to go because I've got 3 calls and I've got to have dinner and all kinds of things. It's becoming a joke. Like, seriously, what are we talking about? Hang on, what's becoming a joke? What are you talking about? How do I get my mum to stop being so insecure? You fucking stop telling your brain that she is, darling. Thank you, Loz. Good idea to test the power. Yes, do that, darling. I've been telling others on TikTok how amazing you are. Oh, wonderful lightning, Lil. Oh, thank you so much. Where do you want me to send it to, Loz? To my messenger. In the Facebook group. I'm the admin. Send it to my messenger, darling. Or send it to my TikTok. What does having the fear of being left fall under? Abandonment? Yep. It can also fall under defectiveness and feeling not good enough and you feel they're going to leave because when they get to know the real you, they won't want you and they'll leave. It could be that you can't trust them and everyone leaves you because you don't feel you can trust anybody and you can't trust them to stay. It can be that too, from a sense of mistrust. It can also come from, I never get the love I want and they're going to leave me because I'm not going to get the love I need and my love always disappears. Could be that too. Could be all 4 things, but mainly it's abandonment. Defectiveness is more you're going to reject me for who I am. Abandonment's more you are going to leave me. There's a distinct difference. Test your power. Love that. Yes, do that, guys. Means it's a joke that people watch you and know how to manifest but still don't do the work. Oh, okay. Yeah, you've got to do the work, guys. You've got to do the work. Hi, Loz. What can I affirm so that the doctor agrees to remove my fibroids? Oh, what, they're not agreeing? You can just say, I get everything I want from my doctor. My doctor does exactly what I want them to do. But also go and look up Dr. Berg, Eric Berg's recommendations on fibroids and what you need to eat. Because I sent a video to a client of mine. She had fibroids. She showed her doctor. The doctor agreed with me. She stayed on those foods. The fibroids went away. Okay? But affirm your fibroids away, darling. Why don't you affirm them away so you don't even have to get them removed? Why don't you do that? My womb is exactly how I want it to be. My body is exactly how I want it to be. My cells are renewing themselves daily. My body is exactly how I want it to be. All right, guys, I've got to go because I've got 3 calls. People bounce from coach to coach, avoiding doing the work they already know how to do. Yeah, well, Eric Berg, isn't he great? I love Dr. Berg. Loz, he committed to me yesterday. Oh, wonderful, darling. That's such great news to end the live with. Yay! I love a good success story. All right, guys. Thanks so much for joining me. If you don't follow me, I go live twice daily. Do follow me so you know when, because you never know when, because I do it around client calls at the moment. And please do join the Facebook group. You can watch all these live videos back. There's over 200 live videos. I just posted the 200th TikTok in there today. And there's also Facebook Lives. I go live every Friday on Facebook. All right, guys. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you soon.